In this video, I am going to talk to you about how to create different teams. For the purposes of my school, we will be creating the teams for you for your classes and adding students to them for you as well. However, if you wanted to create additional teams or anything like that, this little video will show you how to do that. So once you open your desktop client, select Teams on the sidebar here and go to the bottom and click Join or Create a Team. Then you'll come to this page. If there are teams already created that you want to join and you have their code, you can enter the code here. Any public teams within our domain will be here. So at the Joy School, we have a public team called Middle School, so if you wanted to join that, you can join that team here. To create a team, you can click on here and it gives you 4 choices. For the most part, we will be using the first 3 teams for the majority of the time. Both class and staff teams have a hierarchy, which means only certain members of the team have access to certain parts. So in class, teachers have more privileges than students who would be only members of the team, where the teachers are the owners. And under staff, administration would be the owners and teachers would be the members of that group. Teachers can also be part of the staff ones as the owners and have other teachers as members if that was something that you wanted to do. The professional learning community one is one where you would work collaboratively with somebody and all the sections of that team is open for everyone. So this one is better for like team meetings, like the 4th grade team or social studies team or any kind of committee that you might have at school where everyone's working together. And it's more really for just teachers. If you wanted to do one where teachers and students are kind of created equal, that's where you would use other. But let's go ahead and create a class. I already have a math class set up on this team, so let's create a language arts team. I'm going to say 2020 so that it kind of stands out from all of my teams. Under the description, you can add more information, such as like fall 2020. This could be my group of 6th graders. If you have color-coded systems, these could be the yellow group. However you want to add that description on there. Then I'm going to click next, and then this page gives you the option of adding your students and teachers in your class. If there's already a distribution list, then you can do that. At our school, we can just add it by adding names. So let's say that Paul Revere is one of my students. As I type the name, it's going to show up at the bottom. Then I click his name. Another student we might have is William Howe, so I can type that in and that shows up. So you would just start typing names up here and it shows up for you. Once you have all your students, just click on add. It will show the list of students there. If you added the wrong one, just click the X and it'll take that name off. Under teachers, if there are other teachers that you wanted to add to this team, such as support staff or your partner who's teaching math, but you want them to kind of see what you're doing in language arts, or other language arts teachers or admin, anything like that, you can add here. You don't have to add everyone now. You can always go back in and add them too. Once you're done, click close. You can see here that now my team is created. Across the top, I have a section for files. When I click on files, right now there's nothing in here, but I can add stuff. When you click on the class materials, anything that you add in here, students can look at, but they can't edit. So this is a great place to put things like your syllabus, reading logs, homework assignments that they're just reading, things like that can go in here. But things that you want them to be able to edit, you can add into this section. You can either upload it or you can create it directly from here. You can create the documents here. And then a class notebook. We do use OneNote a lot at our school, and this is where you would set it up. In the past, we set up the class notebooks separately, but now that we're going to be using Teams, you're going to set up the class notebook here. Assignments can go here too. When you click Get Started, it's going to kind of set it up, add all of your students in there so that you can create your assignments that way. And I'll have new videos to go into more details about these as well. And then the grade section there. You can also add tabs for other things that you might use in your classroom. We use Flipgrid a lot, so once you start typing that up, you can add Flipgrid at the top, and then that way kids don't have to go to another source, add your code here, or log in from there, and then it will add your grid right here, so students can go directly into the grid and work from there. You have lots of other choices as well for things to add, and so just kind of go through that and play around with it there. One other thing is when you click on these three little ellipses here, it gives you more information about the team that you created. You can add additional channels where kids can talk and go over information. You can edit your team. People can leave the teams here. If you forgot to add a student or you got a new student mid-semester, you can add them here. You can also look at manage teams to see who all is a part of your team. One thing that I really do like to do is when you have created a new team, I like to go in and choose an icon for that team. You can upload your own picture here. It could be a picture of your face, make it easy for the students to correlate your class to your face, or you can choose any other icon to upload or one of the ones that they have made for you already here. So let me just go under foreign language. Why not? Choose picture Shakespeare. And then there you go. You can upload more class materials here. There's a button to teach you about other professional development opportunities there as well.